See, this ain't gonna work.
Where the fish gone, though?
But how, though?
Don't leave our children with no fish in their future. Protect our sea. Protect our way of life. Protect the Bahamas. To learn how you can help, find us on Facebook at Bahamas Protected. See the future.
The Rundown is brought to you by Commonwealth Brewery Limited. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's great to have you with us tonight. On our last report, the Bahamas incurred a $1 billion food import bill. $1 billion. Definitely a major cause of concern for the government and Bahamians everywhere. However, despite having one of the lowest food insecurity rates in the Caribbean, the Bahamas is facing growing concerns over the affordability of healthy diet. A new report from the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization revealing that the cost of eating healthy here at home is nearly, get this, 5% higher than the regional average, raising questions about food access and nutrition. We start tonight with this story from Devontae Hanna.
The cost of putting fresh fruits and other nutritious foods on the table is becoming increasingly out of reach for many Bahamians. This reality laid bare in the United Nations' latest regional overview of food security and nutrition, which cites that a healthy diet in the Bahamas costs $5.41 per person per day, higher than the Caribbean average of $5.16. The cause, according to the FAO, climate change.
Mother Nature or the biological resources cannot fight increasing sea surface temperatures, acidification of the oceans.
That's Rochelle Williams, Special Advisor on Climate Change in the Office of the Prime Minister, who today addressed attendees at a panel discussion on the impact of climate change on the economic, social, cultural, and environmental rights of fishers, fisherfolk, and coastal communities in the Caribbean. Her sentiments echoed by Senator Darren Pickstock, Executive Chairman of the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation, who say local fishers and farmers are working harder than ever to make a living in the face of a rising climate.
It's becoming increasingly longer to, as Ms. Noble say, to find yield. You go out faster, you go out further to get a good catch, so they would say, so as we say, and so that means that impact as well. You know, the amount of gas that someone has to put in their boat, et cetera, et cetera. So it has an impact directly with our fishers and farmers.
It goes beyond just the more frequent and intense storms, according to the experts.
We have incidents of increased saltwater intrusion in our soil, and that also influences, that intrusion is also in our fresh water.
So what is the solution?
We run a lot of educational programs that assist farmers, and I know in the fisheries industry as well, you know, the Department of Marine Resources through the Ministry of Agriculture look at grants for fishers.
The FAO report also warns of the health risks linked to food affordability in the Bahamas, noting that the high cost of healthy diets can contribute to rising rates of obesity, diabetes, and other non-communicable diseases. According to available data, the non-communicable diseases rate in the Bahamas is high, with approximately 75% of deaths attributed to such NCDs. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Devontae Hanna.
So here we are again having this discussion about food, not only food security, but healthy food. If you go to the average grocery store, it is cheaper to buy garbage. It is more expensive to buy healthy food. If you were to go just into the fruits and vegetables section and go to the cash register, what your bill will be, it will perhaps be very high. Go and buy the canned goods and the preservative foods and the fatty meats and the starch and the carbohydrates, and You can feed your family a lot longer, but will you stay alive longer? And so I believe the conversation has to become very serious about healthy living in our country. We've created, in this administration, the Bahamas has the Ministry of Health and Wellness. And so if you have the Ministry of Health and Wellness, one would deduce that wellness should be a major priority of government to ensure that its people can live healthier lives. And one of the biggest ways to live a healthier life is being able to put the right thing in your body. But the right thing in your body costs a lot of money. And that begs the question, if we want a healthier society, we have to find a way for people to be able to eat healthier at a more affordable price. It simply is too expensive to eat healthy. You buy healthy food, you get healthy cooked food, the prices are high. You buy the cheap stuff, you buy the fast food.